everything I've done at the trial court is for the purpose of getting ready for appeal. And as you can see, hope I'm making sense. If anybody has any questions, make sure you raise your hand.
But I got a quick question.
Yes, sir.
For the purpose of, if, for instance, you're going back for a hearing or whatnot, like you had your transcript, if you wanted to cite, like you just showed us a particular quote, or even in a case law, you want to cite a particular paragraph in a page, how do you go about doing that?
You cite the page, P, and line. Exhibit, page, and line.
Right, and that's what I kind of wanted you to show, because I saw that in your transcripts it had line numbers next to it,
Oh,
which would kind of show the importance and how to identify that specific.
remember when I showed you all the initial brief? Are y'all looking at the brief now, or are you looking at the same thing?
I see furthermore federal case law.
There's a case law. I'm sorry, something. Y'all see that?
Statement of facts. I mean, statement of the case of facts. Okay.
If I wanted to cite specifically where it came, I just wherever it is, because it's going to be in the record on appeal. But if it's like an exhibit, you say exhibit, like I say exhibit A, page, whatever. In fact, I can show y'all that on my lawsuit that I just filed against them. So y'all bear with me. Let me stop the screen share and pull up this lawsuit that I've just received permission to file. And what I've learned in this is that the processes, they don't vary they're not varied. It's just the approaches. My approach is always the same. I just have to make sure I follow the applicable rules in doing it. So let's do this. And I get a court reporter for everything. I don't care if it's a hearing. I don't care how nominal some may think it is. I don't go anywhere without a court reporter. I just don't do it, because my experiences have taught me, and it may be different for everybody else, that these people, that the people I've dealt with in the 13th, just won't be honorable at all. It just ain't in there. It doesn't seem to be in their system. So here are my lawsuits. You all see this, right? Let's see. That's your background?
What?
Yeah, you're doing something back there, right?
I'm on a treadmill. I'll mute myself.
Okay. Let's. And by the way, as you see, I put everything together. It's kind of the same process. You get your request for division assignments. I don't know why it's not showing this to me, because it should be showing this for y'all, so I can let you all see when you file a lawsuit. I don't know why this thing is giving me this headache today. So here's my lawsuit. Here we go. So we'll just do it this way. We'll do it the long way, because I'll do it the long way because it's not, for some reason, it's not cooperating today. Okay, y'all see this? This is my complaint for damages. And these are the named parties. As I go down and I start to cite exhibits or what have you, and you lay out why the court has jurisdiction. I filed it in state court. When you see this, and I did this, I filed and attached an affidavit to support all the information that I put in here. Delay, you see that? Oh, hold on, let me open it up for this guy. You have to unmute yourself. No, you see it. Message chat. There you go. You see it now?
Yep, I can see it now.
See exhibit 1. And by the way, along the way, when you see stuff like this, and I start to break down, like I decided to change, instead of me having to type out exhibit, from now on you'll see me put this, and then 1, then page. I changed the page to this, line to line, and this could be uppercase or lowercase. It doesn't really matter, but you see, so it's now, if you go to exhibit 1, page 43, line 9, and page 53, line 16 of that exhibit, you'll find where I got that site from, and that came out of her deposition. And it's the same thing along the way. Whatever I'm going to talk about, see exhibit 3, and then you put this stuff together, and this is what happens. This is what you do along the way, the whole way down. If I mention or cite a particular rule, you can always change it, because you can change that to be whatever you want to, and they can always refer to the information. So this is my lawsuit, and again, plain simple statements of fact. And now in the federal courts, instead of me doing against all incorporated, I would have to say, I had to name each person and each party individually. So and by the way, you do that, I've learned to do it quickly by instead of me having to write the whole lawsuit over again, I just incorporate every preceding paragraph into this part right here, and then I'll lay out the facts for that, whatever my claim is. and then ask for whatever relief and move forward. And that's me. So there you go. Anybody got any thoughts, questions, comments along the way? And your situation may not be this extreme. If you want me to show you how I'm drafting the one for child support, we could do that as well. But it's pretty much the process is always the same. But when you do, one thing you have to do around here is there we go. I got this